Hey guys, my name is Kaiyados, and what you guys witnessed was a kill cam from a death of mine. And obviously the guy was using an aimbot. Very snappy to the head, and what's really frustrating about this is from the Call of Duty World War II on PC beta. A beta. And that just doesn't make sense to me. There are already people using aimbots for this game, and it's not even released. Now, I am really enthusiastic about this Call of Duty. It's been a while since I've been enthusiastic about a Call of Duty because I'm more of an old school boots on ground kind of player for a Call of Duty. So the jetpack while running double jumping super soldier Call of Duties, I was not as interested in those. But when I played this one on console, it took me about 25 levels before I was good at it again, and I'll explain why. I haven't played a Call of Duty on a console in a long time, and I started playing less on console and more on PC, like Overwatch and other games among Overwatch, but I haven't played a first-person shooter on a console in maybe over a year. But I did play the beta on Xbox and really loved it. Again, it took me about 20-25 levels before I got used to the controls again. And after that, I started doing really well. So I'm definitely going to buy it on Xbox. But I also have friends that are on PC, and they possibly would get this too. The only issue is if the aimbotting continues during the full release. Now, in the original clip, you saw that I had blurred out stuff because I didn't want to turn this into like a witch hunt. And I also blurred out the chat because they were saying some pretty nasty stuff. And a lot of times when I'm looking at forums for this game, I see that people are already claiming this as dead on PC. And they're saying that it's dead on PC because of the hacking. In the chat feed, they weren't just angry at the guy that was cheating. They were angry at the game in general. How could this game be this way? And saying stuff like, this is dead. Nobody plays this on PC anymore. This is just a beta, so hopefully they will have an anti-cheat system in the final release, and that would be great. As long as they can take care of those cheaters and kick them off their server, things would be great. If you are a cheater, let's go ahead and admit it. You're not good at the game. You didn't win the game on your own merit. You didn't win the game. The computer did it for you. So therefore the computer won the game. Good job, computer. So let's have a talk about cheating in general, because I remember ever since I started with Modern Warfare, Call of Duty 4, there were cheaters even on Xbox. And it wasn't always like the aimbotting thing. It's very possible that people can aimbot. They have to have modded console and put in special code to make it work. But they also had modded controllers. I remember the semi-automatic weapons like the G3 and the pistols were only semi-automatic, yet with these special controllers they could shoot inhumanly fast. I remember with Halo 2, people loved to do super jumping. In World at War, people were able to originally get under the map and shoot people from below. In Modern Warfare, you could like get under rocks, and you could do something like that in Modern Warfare 2 as well. So there are different shades of cheating. You're not modding or aimbotting or whatever, but there are other ways to cheat the system. And I remember in game battles and MLG, like you can't do certain things. You can't do that weird jump on top of the roof that you're not really supposed to be able to get on top of, because that was considered cheating and you would be disqualified for that. Now there are aimbots that are really just aim assists. They help you at certain percentages to improve your aim, whether it's like 10%, 20%, 30%, but it's still something that helps you, and it's not you. It's a computer that's helping you. It's not really you. So why do people cheat in these video games? I mean, it's just a game. And yeah, those same cheaters are probably going to use that same argument. Well, it's just a game. You shouldn't be so mad about it. But what they never think about is how it's not really fun for everyone else. One reason I'm thinking off the top of my head is like maybe they think that it's like work. They don't want to grind for their 10th prestige or however many prestiges there are in a particular Call of Duty, but you know what I mean. They don't want to grind for it. They just want to go ahead and have it. Also heard the argument that I just want to have fun. I just want to, come home from work and not be frustrated, because I get frustrated in a Call of Duty when I do bad. So I bought an aimbot. Big deal. And to that I say, well then just don't play the game. Or play a different game that's not so frustrating. Why do you think you need to pay $10, $20 for an aimbot to be good at a game? Because you're fooling yourself into thinking that you're good at a game when really you're not. You're using a program to do it for you. Just don't play the game if you're having a bad time with it. I know that everyone gets unlucky and has bad games every now and then, and sometimes one right after another, and that gets frustrating, but you also get good games too. But when you cheat, you sort of skew the numbers. And it's not Call of Duty necessarily that I'm talking about, because I don't know if Call of Duty has ever had a good ranking system. I mean, there is a rank, but there are also multiple accounts, and I don't know if they go by how great you did the last 10, 20 matches, like a rolling average of how you did, some kind of performance number when you're matched up with other people, because you can be matched up with crazy high levels, and you can also be matched with crazy low levels compared to where you are. But if that did exist in other games, and there are people cheating, you skew the numbers, not just for yourself as a cheater, but the people on your team. And for the opposite team as well. They might not have lost if it wasn't for a cheater. And maybe one game doesn't really matter, but if that cheater pairs up with a group of people and stays matched with them for a while, if they win like 10 games in a row and then that cheater drops out, there's a possibility that they're going to be matched with even higher players from then on. Then they start losing because the cheater left and the system may not know where to put them. Now, this is just hypothetical. Call of Duty may not have all this grand behind the scenes stuff, but other games could have them, and cheating is just bad all around. Anyway, that's all I can really think of. Hopefully Call of Duty World War II on PC will become better than the beta, and hopefully cheating in general will be greatly diminished, because the majority of people do not like cheaters. Even the same people on the guy's team in that first clip, they did not want him around. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you later.